Getting lean actually requires a huge amount of discipline. Most people, most people give up so fast once they start and they start to feel some level of discomfort. They just give up. But when you get to that point where you scale through and you start seeing your results, you start seeing your abs, you start seeing veins on your abs. I usually tell people to see your abs is one thing, then to see veins on your abs is another level of getting lean. And when you pass through this rigorous exercise, because there are things required for you to get lean, and you pass through them, pass through that discomfort, you turn out to be a different man. You turn out to be totally different. Your mentality is totally different. Your mentality has been elevated. You become to look like a soldier. You begin to possess that element of warrior-like behavior. Begin to act like someone who is in a military. Because it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. I know a lot of people will say getting lean is easier. Even me sometimes I do say it. But it requires a lot. And consistency. You have to be consistent. You have to be very, very consistent. And there's no how you will go through this and there will not be a mindset shift. There will not be a transformation. There won't be a change in your persona. You will be a total human being. You will still probably talk the way you used to talk. There are certain things you still do like normally. But your attitude, the way you see life, will be totally different. The way you attack things, the way you approach anything will be totally different from the way it used to be. There will be some level of aggression, there will be some level of masculinity that will be radiated in that process. And people will feel it. It's a frequency that people will feel. You turn into something different. Because one of the things that people struggle with is food. Food is one of the biggest addictions we have. And for you to tell your body to be in control and tell your body, this is when we are eating, this is not when we are eating. It's tough. I know people, once they wake up as early as 6, 7, they've started eating. Pounced on different types of food before it gets to 12 p.m. Bro, they've loaded up. Their tummy is already poking out. I know many folks that eat so early. But for you to get lean, there are things you start regulating the way you eat. You start seeing food differently. You start seeing it differently, not like the way people see it. Then there's a point it will get to, you become wild, where it has to do with calories. You are very, very careful when it comes to calories, what you put inside your mouth. You are very careful. You don't eat anyhow. Even outside, you probably don't eat outside that much. Because probably what they have outside, it's not designed for you. It's designed for fat people. For people who are chubby. It's not designed for people who are lean. Yesterday I went out and I was just going across the street in the evening, because in the evening that's when you see the nightlife, people selling stuff, and I was just looking across trying to get something that was okay, that would be okay for me, that I could eat and I won't get fat. And I was like, God, there's literally nothing. Everything on the streets was just designed, or is designed, for people to get fat. I was like, damn, now I understand. But while I was not lean, I never saw it that way. But when I got lean, now I'm lean. I'm now seeing it like, wow. So all these things have been there since. Ah. So that means everything here is just designed to make people get fat and fat and fat. And the people selling it don't even know. They don't know. They are ignorant about it. But you see, for a lean person, you start moving differently. With the what you put into your mouth, you start moving differently. The way you approach life, you start moving differently. When you walk, the confidence, there's always this swagger in your step. When you walk, when you talk, there's this confidence when you talk. You are speaking like someone a warrior who has seen so many battles and has conquered. That is the manner that radiates when you get lean. When you see the veins on your abs and you see your abs, it's a whole different ball game. Your mind, the landscape of your mindset is totally different from an average person who sits down and eats and watch movie and stays late at night, drinks beer, smokes, does all sort of things, doesn't care about food. Once they are hungry, they go, they eat puff puff, they eat akara. In the morning they wake up, especially once they are hungry, they go to the woman close that is selling akara, they eat akara, load themselves with the fat, the deep fried fat in the akara, eat bread. In the afternoon they go eat fried rice or jollof rice that has been coated with huge amount of vegetable oil. At night you probably maybe take fufu that is so high in calories. A lot of things people eat whack, people eat anyhow, and they wonder why they have certain types of disease or they are struggling with, or illnesses they are struggling with. Today, yesterday, the same yesterday, because I was just I told myself I have to figure out a way to still do scrambled eggs without oil, and I found out a way without oil doing scrambled eggs. And before, when I used to do scrambled eggs, anytime I tried to break the egg, my hands would be shaking. I'll be like, I'm guessing. But today, I was just smashing the eggs like this, and I was like, so that means I had issues with my nervous system. Before body game, I had issues with my nervous system that got corrected by eating the right food, by eating what is right. And he hit me. I was like, damn, I'm never going back by God's grace. I will never go back. And you now start to realize the beauty of life. You start having freedom in so many things that you were a prisoner of. Because also you can control what you put into your mouth. You are no longer a slave to food. You are no longer a slave to food. It's beautiful being lean. It's a wonderful experience. And I know most people who were fat before and they got lean. If you ask them, they will never want to get fat again. They will never. They have their own reasons, social reasons, and other reasons why they don't want to ever go back to getting fat. And it's beautiful. The day you get lean, you see life differently. You start approaching life differently. You sleep on time. Before, it was never a thing for me sleeping on time. It used to be, oh yeah, I will sleep what? Why am I going to? I sleep anytime I want to sleep. I sleep around 2 a.m., sleep around 4 a.m. But now, I take my sleep seriously. You see, lifestyle changes. Lifestyle changes. Because you know, when you wake up every morning, you know how you feel. You feel energetic. You feel excited about life. That's the way. That's the way I want to feel for the rest of my life. And that's the way a lot of people who are lean also want to feel. So, I'm not just getting lean. You have to work out as well. So I just have to put that. You have to work out as well. It's very important. Working out. Because what's the point? You're getting lean and you're not working out. You're not active. It doesn't make any point. They go hand in hand. It's called synergy. So that's it, guys. I hope this video motivates you and inspires you to get lean. Get lean. A lot of people are just fat. A lot of people will never see their abs. This is not a course. A lot of people will never see their abs till the day they kick the bucket. A lot of people. So don't be one of them. So that's it, guys. Have a great day and stay blessed. See you in the next video. Bye.